So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Give for viewers who might not know you, give us what I call your 1 minute introduction to the world.
Great. Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Kwebanwo. I want to appreciate God upon your life. You've been willing to help people. You're a father to a lot of us around the world, and we see you every time. We're excited because you've shown us that it's possible. My name is Mayo Wolabi. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and having learned a lot from my mentors, I've been able to do a lot for myself too. Studied computer engineering in school, learned digital marketing. I'm an alumnus of Lagos Business School on digital marketing. Also served with mentors around the world to get where I'm going today. You can see what Dr. Quest said about studying from him and the likes of Tayo. I strongly believe in the partnership because I've seen who became successful through that model into other businesses that has to do with online and offline. Currently, our company is migrating from make concept solutions to value shift, which has to do with digital services online. We are about 90% launching that officially in less than 30 days. And currently, that is what we do at the moment.
Wow, yeah, you guys, now you can tell that it was coached by me because it talks a lot like me too. All right, good to get. Thank you for that introduction. Now, I'd like to go straight to the point here. All right, how long have you been a Netpreneur, or how long have you been trying? When did you first start trying to make money online? Can you remember the year?
Yes, 2002. That was the first that was the first attempt. I came across a book, a newspaper called Success Digest. And I saw Dr. Kwebanwo on that paper. I saw the likes of all these great people. But I just read the paper and I just put it aside. The same way a lot of people will buy things and...
that must be 2012.
Yes, 2000.
Not 2002.
2000.
That must be 2012.
2012.
Okay.
You're right. 2012.
Okay, because I wasn't born in 2002. Okay, good. Okay.
2012, sir. So around that time okay. Also make concept solution to be a website designer. So I chose to be a website designer after going through Success Digest and see other offers that could be available online. So I started 2012, after which I moved further to other areas. And basically, since that time,
years. So for 7 years, yes, you have been doing this. 7 years now.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell us briefly because in that 7 year span, I'm sure you had your ups and downs. Can you tell us one incident, what I would call your most discouraging moment as a Netpreneur, the time where you almost say, forget this? What would that be if you had to pick one incident or one episode?
The major part was when I left, was when I was about to take a very drastic decision. Things were not working for me, and I was really like, Mayowa, I think you need to go and get a paid job back. And you know, I just resigned from the bank back then, 2013. And as at that time, I was at home for about a year. Things were not working until another fateful day when I saw a flyer by Dr. Kwebanwo and Mr. Stephen Akintayo again under Ikeja under bridge for social media weekend. And oh my God, I picked the flyer and that was it. Now, what came so odd for me was that after the meeting, I needed to serve. So because I wanted to learn and I didn't have the money, I wanted to be like Dr. Kwebanwo, even make money more than him. I remember a scenario, he asked us that day, who are web designers here. So I raised up my hand, and he said, "How much are you designing website?" I said, 80,000 naira. He said, "Drop your hand. You have not started work." I said, "Yay." I said, "Yay." You know, because I was proud as a website designer.
I remember that. I remember that.
I was making 80,000 naira from designing websites. And he told us the project he just finished. I was like, Mayowa, that was it. So I needed to stop my work. My wife was pregnant. I needed to study from Mr. Stephen. I needed to take a decision. So that was one of the most discouraging things, because I was not paid. So there was no salary. But I stopped my own website design company, and I went to serve for about 6-7 months. And there was no salary. Sometimes I was trekking from my house to the office. But I knew that it was just a time from a test of time. Because without a testimony, without a test, there is no testimony. So that was one of the most discouraging parts of my life. And thank God I walked through it.
All right, fantastic, because people need to understand that it is never, the reason why I ask that is people who are watching this need to understand that it is never a bed of roses when you choose to become a digital marketer. No matter how well people have sold it to you, you are going to hit that road bump for several months. You're probably going to run up and down, and you're going to get to that point where you're going to tell yourself, do I go look for a job? But that is the time you really want to buckle down, because there is nothing really, really, really much more rewarding than controlling your own destiny as a digital marketer. So I'm glad that you didn't give up. I'm glad that they didn't throw you out of your house.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad that we're here today talking about this. All right. So what will you say? You know, I like to bust myths online, because many of us come into this digital business thing. We have these myths that people have sold to us. We have this thing at the back of our mind. And then when we get in there, sometimes it takes us years to decode this, like telling your daughter that is the Father Christmas who comes in the middle of the night and drops presents every Christmas. My daughter believed that for years, because every Christmas Eve, myself and my wife will go and sneak in products by the presents by the fireplace. We also told her that when she loses a tooth, that the tooth fairy will give her money. So we put money under her bed every time she loses a tooth. It took her years to realize that this thing is fake news, that is not true. Can you tell us, in internet marketing, one or at least one myth that you got into the business believing and which has now been proved to be false after you have now been in the game?
Number one, and the major one, was quick fix. I felt it was a quick fix for me. And when I started, I discovered that it was not just a quick fix. It was a long fix, a real long fix. So once I know how to design website, I could sell for any amount. But it wasn't like that. I discovered that when I learned business automation, when I can get somebody to pay me $1,000 every month, that would be it. That I've cracked it. But guys, it wasn't so. Like, there were months I didn't have a client. You know, there were a lot of time. So the quick fix mentality syndrome was reality when I came into the business. And that was it.
Okay, so that you have to face reality that this is a business. There's no quick fix. That you have to learn the ropes. You have to get a coach. You have to work with a coach.
Yes, sir.
You have to get somebody who is going in the right direction to help you. Fantastic. All right. Well, on our show, we always love our guests to give away something free, because people are spending their time watching you. Do you have a freebie for our host today, for our guests today, or our viewers?
Okay. Okay. What I have done for the past, currently the industry I'm playing now is the Forex market. And what I have done is to put together over 100 video on YouTube. So a lot of people don't know that these videos are there. For the first 20 people, I will be classified link that they can download an hidden private section video with me. So all they do now is to send me a message on Netpreneur page. You like Netpreneur page, and as you like the page, you share it. Once you share it, screen munch it and send it to Netpreneur page, and the link will be sent to you. You can access these 3 videos: how to start trading Forex and how you can start mastering the act.
Fantastic. I like that. So Maiwa is going to talk about his Forex deal in a minute, but what he's doing is saying he has 100 videos on Forex that you can access for free, plus an additional gift that is going to be given you. Yes, and sir. All you need to do is to like the Netpreneur Show's page on Facebook. You go to Netpreneur Show, probably where you are watching this right now, or go search for it, Netpreneur Show. You like it and you share it with 5 of your friends. Okay, when you have shared it, you have shared that page or the broadcast, then you take a screenshot and then you send that screenshot to the page as a message, or you can send it to CEO at Netpreneur Show, so that way I can forward it to him. CEO at netpreneurshow.com. I posted I think I'm trying to post email. It on the how will I do this now? Okay, so it will be CEO at netpreneurshow.com. If you can't see it, at least you can just write it as you're listening. So like the Netpreneur Show on Facebook, and then you how do I do this? Hold on a second here. Oops. Well, you can just hear it. CEO at netpreneurshow.com. You after you have liked the Netpreneur Show page on Facebook and you have shared it with 5 of your friends, you do a screenshot and you send it to that page, and you get your special free gift from Mr. Owolabi. All right, now tell us a little bit about your Forex deal. What exactly do you do? How do you help people?
Okay, basically, yes, what people first is to correct the motion what people have. People know that there's money in Forex trading, but they don't have a good understanding around. They don't have a beginner level of introduction to this. So my goal is to let you know the process. We have about 15 hours video that has been put together. All you need to do is to watch this video. Once you watch this video, you understand that this is where the banks play. This is where the multinationals, the big shots, the wealthy people, this is where they play. So once you have this understanding, the next thing is to join me online. We train every day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. together, all around the world. Currently, we have 600 to 700 people that joins us every single day around the world. We have, and our goal is to raise 5,000 people between now and December. So all you need to do is to watch this video, attend to the mentorship section, and you see the nitty-gritty of how people are making money in this industry. It's a $5.3 trillion every single day. So you can't shy away from it. And because it is a skill set, that means when you learn it, you will know it. And when you know it, it pays your bills. So guys, this is what I do. And by the grace of God, Currently, we've helped over 3,000 people around the world, and the numbers are increasing every single day. So you're going to be.
Do you have a link?
Was your winning?
Mayowa, slow down. We need to start running up this show now. I'm out of time here. Do you have a link?
Okay.
For them to go hook up with you? I give you permission. You can put your link in there.
Yes.
You have a link. Can you announce it quickly? We got about 5 more minutes. My manager is already harassing me. Okay, let's go.
Oh, they should just send me a mail at mayowa.owo@gmail.com. mayowa.owo@gmail.com.
Okay.
.owo@gmail.com.
Okay. Send. What do you need? They just need to send you email.
Mayowa.owo. Yes, sir. That's all.
So what do you need them to do?
That's all.
What do they need to do in that email?
They should send to me from Netpreneur. I want to learn Forex. Okay. From Netpreneur, I want to learn Forex. I'm going to attend to you specially, the same way Doctor attends to me. Yeah. All
right. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's wrap up with a couple of more questions because my time is running out. If you are to give advice, just one, right, of something that can, how will I call it now? Your number one reason, your how will I put this? If you are to give advice of one thing that can lead to success online, what would that be? One thing, make it short. What will that be? Go.
Rugged consistency. Rugged consistency.
What does that mean?
You need to be consistent. It means that whatever you know how to do, keep doing it. Just be consistent. Keep showing up. I've seen Dr. Kwe for more than 7-8 years. He keeps showing up, and he keeps showing up, and he keeps showing up. And now I've chosen to keep showing up. So be consistent. Just be consistent. Once you start it, be consistent. That's just it. Keep showing up.
100% on that. Consistency is the key. Even for myself, for instance, this radio show is something that I believe in. I think something I should be doing every day. After all, I watch CNN every day, and I see guys who come in on their show, 1 hour show every day. They do it day in, day out. That's how they make a name. That's how they become successful. But the problem is that many of us are not doing this, including myself on some areas. Yes, I've been consistent in being online all the time, but the key to success is for you to pick one thing and be consistent at it. There is nothing like you do it for 3, 4, 5 days and then you're expecting success will come. It doesn't work that way, guys. When you pick a niche, now I am elaborating on the advice that my wife just gave us. When you pick a niche, you want to give yourself minimum 1 year on that niche before you try something else. If you're saying I want to make money with Forex, then you remain consistent for a year. You may not make money for the first 3 months, but hey, you went to school for 5 years and you don't have a job for 8 years now. So it's been 10 years that you have been trying to make money with your degree. You don't make any. You didn't kill yourself. So if you were to try internet marketing, say Forex for 3 months and you don't make a dime, you don't give up, because consistency ultimately will lead to breakthrough. Remember that woman with the issue of blood? All of us like to quote her and say, I will touch the hem of Jesus and then I'll get healed. People forget that before she found Jesus, she has done everything that she could. The Bible tells us that she has spent all her money. She has gone to all the doctors that she knew. And then after all of that, the Bible now said, and then she heard about Jesus. Then she heard about the way to break through. You're not going to find the way to break through until you have hustled all the avenues, which means you have to be consistent on forums. You have to be consistent on watching videos. You have to be consistent on going to webinars on that same niche. Eventually, as you continue to do that, you are going to run into somebody who's going to give you the solution. That woman with the issue of blood did not hear about Jesus the first day she had a problem. They said she had tried all that she had. It's very instructive. She has shouted, she has hustled. Then she heard about Jesus. That is the number one key to success. And I appreciate that, because if somebody were to ask me that, that's the same answer I will give. Consistency with a niche. There are too many ways to make money online. Pick one, and then tell yourself, for the next 1 year, even if I make zero income, I'm going to keep doing this. And you'll be surprised what will happen. I like that. Now, let's flip the coin. We've talked about the number one a point for people to succeed online. If you are to pick now, after all, you have trained thousands yourself now, you have been a protege, you have also been a guru training others. If you are to pick one thing why people fail online, what will it be? Above all else, what would that one thing be?
Distractions, sir. Distraction everywhere. People are distracted. Today they want to learn email marketing. Tomorrow they want to learn distraction. Distraction. Right. There are distractions everywhere. And I tell people, everything about life is market. And in the market, there is noise. That's why people go buy a white shirt, and when they are coming back, they bring home blue shirts. Because somebody in the market told them the blue shirt is better. Whereas you left your house to get a white shirt. So there's distraction everywhere. Especially when people hear you make $1 million, you make no. They just almost, oh yeah, let me go start learning this one. Distraction everywhere.
Okay, in fact, people distraction
really correct that.
Okay, I would like to reframe that better for those of us, because there's always distraction. We are all distracted, but the distraction he's talking about is lack of focus on where you are going, lack of focus on one idea or one niche or one concept. I call it the shiny penny syndrome. And every one of us, when we first started, we are guilty of this. Where today they tell you is that there is a mini importation that is rocking, then you pack everything and then you start doing mini importation. By next week, somebody else comes and say, oh, it is the info marketing that you need to launch a book. That's when you make money. Then you switch to that. Then 2 weeks later, they will tell you, oh, the best thing that you can do right now is to go into software vending. Can't you see that Dr. Pepper will just did $4,000 just in 1 week on software launching? Then you go into software. Before you know it, 5 years have passed and there's no money. You are still borrowing money to buy data. Your friends are still laughing at you because you are distracted. You are not focused. I call it the shiny penny syndrome. It is the number one reason for failure. You are 100% on point with that, Mr. Bayowa. It's the number one reason why people fail. And the way I want you to think about it, for those of you who are watching this, so that you embrace it into your head. What you are doing when you move from niche to niche, software is the equivalent of somebody who got admitted into the university to study law. After 2 weeks in class, somebody told him, you are doing law. What is really now is engineering. Then he leaves law, he goes to go apply to try to become an engineering student. And then you're in engineering class. After 2 weeks of class, somebody say, forget, the market has moved on. Now what people are doing now is pharmacy. Then you rush out, go try to sit for JAMB again for pharmacy. And you do that. If you do that for 4 or 5 years, you're never going to get a degree. You're never going to understand anything. You're never going to master anything. It is not different in internet marketing. You cannot move from, it's like saying you want to be, you are a bus driver today. And then tomorrow the business you want to go to tailoring. As you are trying to get yourself together to master tailoring, somebody comes and tells you, forget that, that it is good business that is moving now. Then you start rushing to go start a restaurant. Before your restaurant can even get customers to come, people say, forget that. Now, don't you understand that if you go to Yaba now, if you go to London right now, what is really raining is people are selling shoes. Then you start ordering shoes to sell. You're never going to make any money. So you need to focus on one. And then keep locking it down until you see blood. That's the way I put it. You keep hitting that niche until you see blood. That is, you don't stop until you beat it to death and money starts to flow. So if you're out there still struggling, I always say this: there's nothing. If you are not succeeding online after 6 months of trying it, you are doing something wrong. It is too easy. Everybody is online right now. It is too easy to start making money online. If you have been trying for more than 6 months and you are not in the $2,000-3,000 a month range, then you have a problem. The problem is you. The problem is not internet. That means you are not focused right. 6 months of consistency on a niche on the internet is equivalent to 4 years of college education. You will learn virtually everything you need to know, and then you'll be able to start making. You need to start. Then you'll be able to start killing it. So, if you take nothing away from this show today, all right, you should take away the fact that you need to focus. You need to focus. One niche, 1 year. You got to hustle it. When you have started seeing money on one niche, then you can decide, I want to try another. There's nothing wrong with multiple streams of income, but you cannot chase multiple streams of income simultaneously. You have to move from one to the other. You have to move from one niche to the other after you have seen success with them. That is our advice today.